Well, good morning, y'all. Today is a very special day for me. It's my birthday. 49 years old today. Can you believe that shit? I made it to 49. Almost over to that mountain over there to 50, but at least 49. So, hey, one thing that I want to share with you guys, I think one of the most important things to adopt in your life and your way, since, life right now can be very much of a struggle. Can be very much of a struggle to keep that motivation, to keep that, that pure heart, that open mind, all these different things, because we're getting bombarded by all this stuff. Also, life brings you a lot of curveballs, takes things away, punishes you a little bit. There's reward in it too, but a lot of us kind of get hung up on those things that life has tested us with. And the biggest thing that I can tell people after 49 years and going through so much shit, from all the injuries I've had, from paralyzed, all this stuff that you guys seen me go through, divorce, life change, everything, is put yourself first. I get a lot of men that kind of lose their way, lose their path, and they're like, I want to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I'm going to achieve this. But the first thing is you got to learn to put yourself first, not in a greedy way, not in a selfish way, not in anything like that, but just learning to put yourself first. Because remember, the first thing you should do when you wake up is make your bed. First thing you should do when you wake up is tidy up your place. Same as your mom told you, hey, once you get out of bed and get ready for school or whatever, make your bed, this and that. If people are coming over to your house, what do? You tidy it up. You make it nice. You open the windows. So the same thing is when you can put yourself first in the morning, meaning you're cleansing yourself, you're opening your mind, you're moving, you're detoxing yourself, you're putting the best nutrients in you, all these things, you're honoring yourself. You're learning to honor yourself, because again, the first thing you grab for in the morning is probably your true God. You get what I'm saying? If you can say you're religious, you're spiritual, and this and that, but the first thing you grab for is your phone. First thing you grab for is the newspaper or the news or some substance or whatever it is. Well, there's your true God, because if you're hung up on these different things and you're, have these depressions or loneliness or, feeling inadequate or whatever it is, or poor me, well, watch your hands, because your hands will tell you what you're addicted to. Your hands will tell you what you're trying to cover up holes with. And so I get a lot of people coming to me, and hey, I got my struggles too. Everybody does. It's called being a human being. And what I've learned and what I've done over year after year after year, after struggle, after test, after struggle, all these things, is putting myself first. The first thing I do in the morning is wake up and spend time with myself. I go through my routine. I go through my ritual, ice bath, saunas, running, all these different things. But I put myself first. It takes me 2-3 hours before I grab for anything else. I grab for my phone to check my messages, check social media, have some fun. What are people and my friends are up to? Even pay attention to kind of the things that I have to do during the day, or I don't allow myself to get hung up on the struggles that I'm dealing with or things like that. So that's one of the biggest messages I can give, to men or to people, is by learning to put yourself first. Put yourself first. Open those windows, clean those floors, make that bed. You know what I mean? Make your house smell good, because this is your house. This is what you live in. No one else is going to come and do it for you. No one else is going to come and give you a new body. This is the only body you have. This is the only vehicle you live in. So if you can't put that first, well, then everything in your life is going to follow that by coming before yourself, coming before your happiness, coming before your contentment, coming before your peace. And then everything else that meets that person is going to be limited, right? You're the first seed. You're the first ingredient. So when you can put organic material, meaning good thoughts, good good actions, good food, good routine in there, well, then everything that comes from you is going to benefit. But if you're always coming second to third to your hang-ups, to your devices or your substances or the news or social media, well, then everything's gonna everything that comes to you is going to be sacrificed. So after 49 years, I've been through a lot of shit. I've had an amazing life, and but I've always put myself first in the morning, not through the day, because I love to teach, I love to share, I love to give, all that. But the first thing in the morning is about me. Okay, about me, making sure this is clear, making sure this is not full of resentment or fear, making sure the body feels good, making sure I have energy. You know what I mean? That is the most important thing. So if you want to start a new routine, you want to start a new path, well, then put yourself first. If you're struggling, if you're having anxieties and fears and depressions and loneliness, put yourself first. Okay? Because you're the only one that goes through it. You're the only one that deals with it. And so if you can't do that, well, then I feel that you're always going to be missing. And so just a little message on my 49th year in this universe. So hope everybody has a good day. I shall too. Thank you. Peace.